1. Why 1? 2. I will be writing 1. Why? Because the weight of the knapsack is 14. The weight of the next object which I want to put inside that is 2, which is small. Correct? 14 is larger, 2 is small. So can I put the entire 2 kilo into that bag? Yes? Understanding? So that entire thing I will be putting into the bag. That's why I will be writing 1. The complete object I will put it into the bag. That's why I have written 1. Clear? Stand. Next, profit is RC is equal to 14 minus 2 into 1. That is nothing but 12. Correct. Yes, which is the next object I will be putting 6. This is nothing but profit by next object is 6th object. The weight of the object is 4 and profit is, others are sleeping in the class? Yes? Others are sleeping in the class here, girls? No, right? Then answer. The entire instance I can put, correct? Yes. So profit is 18. Next, RC is equal to 12 minus 4 into 1. That is nothing but 8. Yes. Which is the next object I can put? 7. What is the weight of that? 1. Others again still everybody are sleeping. Satvik, can't you reply? You don't know. You were absent for the previous class. Okay. Yes. I'll be writing 1. Are you following the people who are absent? Yes. Okay. Fine. Here profit is x in 3. Yes. RC is 8 minus 1 into 7. Correct. Which is the next object I have to put? Third object. What is the weight? 5, 15, 1, 15. This is 7 minus 5 into 1. So it will be 2. What is the next object? Second object. What is the weight of that object? 3. What is the profit? 5. Now see here. Wait. Now see here. The weight of that bag is only 2. In the sense, I can put more 2 kilo object, not more than that. Fine? So you can see the knapsack weight is only 2 kilo. So I can put only 2 kilo object into that, not more than that. Now next object which I want to insert is of 3 kg. Correct? So what happens? I can put only 2 kg in that. So here what will I write? RC divided by WI. Correct? So RC is 2 divided by WI is 3. This is 0.66. And here profit is equal to 0.66 into 5. What is the answer? 3.33. Yes. So here 2 minus WI, that is 3 into 0.66. So answer will be 0.02. You can consider it as 0. Fine. So the weight of the knapsack is 0, which means I cannot insert any more objects onto that bag. Knapsack is nothing but a bag. Okay. Yes. Which is the next object present? Yes. ಉಂಟು ಈಗ ಇದು
ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಪುನಃ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕಂತ
ಉಂಟು. ನಂಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು? CNSE
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ
ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Yes, which is the next object pending? Fourth object, correct? So weight of that object is 7 and profit is 7. Okay. Can I insert there? No. So I'll be just writing dash. Fine. I'll just brief about what is knapsack. Knapsack is nothing but solving, or it is something like I have a bag. I have the weight of the bag is some X kilo. Consider here the weight of the bag is 15 kilo, meaning that I can put only the objects which is of 15 kg. Okay. Now how many objects I can put? I have many objects. So how many objects I can put into the bag? so that I can have maximum profit. Consider I have to go to some other place, sell that object, and I should get the profit out of it, correct? So I have to think such a way that I have to select the objects which will give me the maximum profit. Fine, I'll select the objects which is giving me maximum profit and putting in the bag one after another. Now how will I first select the objects which is having highest profit? For that, first you have to calculate P by W, that is profit by weight ratio. Usually they will give the objects with profit and weight only. Fine, so first you will calculate the profit by weight ratio for each of the objects. If there are 7 objects, 7 P by W ratio you will calculate. Next step is you will write it in the descending order. First one which is having the highest P by W value you will be writing, and you will be writing in a descending order. Fine. Next you will be following this particular table which is having highest P by W, you will insert that. Fine. Similarly you will calculating the RC value until and unless you get the knapsack weight as 0, you will be keep on adding the objects. Okay. One thing you have to remember, if the weight of the object is less than weight of the bag is less than weight of the object, then I can put only a few instances. I cannot put the entire object, I can put only a small part of that object. So I will be calculating here X is equal to RC by WI. These are the things which you have to remember when you solve this knapsack. Is that clear with everyone? Everybody understood? The one who is sitting in the last, what are you doing? Yes, what is there in the desk? Repeating the same thing. Clear with everyone? Okay, fine. Those who have not written, copy this. Fast. I don't want to talk. Yeah. So next I will be discussing about merge sort. So I will be not able to discuss this merge sort in the lab again. So I will explain merge sort, which type of algorithm it is, which technique it is using, merge sort. It comes in second module. Second module is all about divide and conquer. Correct? What do you mean by divide and conquer? Dividing the entire problem into exact half. Correct? Then conquering the half part and rest of half part. Again I will go on dividing until I get a small problem which I can solve easily. Once I get the result, I will combine the result and go back. That is the technique, divide and conquer. Correct? Similarly you have decrease and conquer. What is decrease and conquer? What is decrease and conquer? Ravi, what is decrease and conquer? Small piece. How you will divide the entire problem into small piece? Based on what? Based on what? Sit. Based on what you will divide the entire problem into small piece? Here, Sachin, what is divide and conquer? Sorry, decrease and conquer. You don't have to discuss among you. If you know the answer, stand up and tell. Otherwise, keep quiet. What is decrease and conquer? Based on what factor you will decrease the entire input? Or is it like every time you will decrease into half, half, half and half? Small, then solve this, then small, solve this. Is it so? Decreasing the problem to 1 by? Yeah, based on, there are three types of decrease and conquer. You can decrease based on 3 factors. Which are those? That is what I am asking. Yeah, please clean this. If the seminars are done, you can delete it. And remember, keep this copy with you. Your PPT copy has to be there with you. Don't delete it. Huh? Based on what you will decrease the input? Yes. What is decrease and conquer? So there are three different types of decrease and conquer. One is based on a constant value, one is based on a constant factor, and one is variable size, correct? So based on the technique which you want to use, you will decrease. Maybe every time you will decrease by 2 inputs. If the input size is 8, every time you will be decreasing -2, 8 minus 2. Next time when I solve, again n minus 2, correct? Based on some constant value or based on some constant factor, or it might be of variable size. One time I may decrease by 1, one time I may decrease by 2, one time I decrease by again 1, 5 and so on, correct? So you will be decreasing the entire set of problem based on the technique which we want to use. There are 3 different methods. One is decrease by a constant value, decrease by a constant factor, and one more is decrease by a variable size. Fine? Okay, now again we will go back to divide and conquer. As you can see, this is a diagrammatic representation of your divide and conquer, correct? You have a problem which will be divided into a sub-problem of size n by 2. Here you will divide exactly into half. Fine? Both the entire set will be divided into 2 halves which is of equal size. Fine? Next, you will try to solve the problem 1, try to solve the sub-problem 2, and then you will get the solution. Solution will be combined, correct? So this is yes, Divya, what can I do for you? Just write the algorithm merge sort and quick. So in merge sort there are 2 algorithms. One is merge sort and one more is merge. I'll explain that. First you write this, and once it is done you can scroll down. This one. 2 you have to write. One is merge sort and one more is merge. This is module 2 topic. Write the side heading module 2 merge sort. Finished? Is it done? 4 lines are there. 5 lines. Finished. What sentence? No, only algorithm is enough. That is not required. Not required. Not required. Merge B, C, A. That is enough. C below is also not required. Okay. Write the next algorithm. Eight 329 7154. 8329. Done? Okay, so first you have two algorithms here, merge sort and merge. So now merge sort, what it will do is it will divide the entire array into small sub problems. Fine. Merge is a algorithm that helps us to merge the results. In the sense it will compare which one is greater and which one is smaller, and it will sort the array. Fine. So merge sort will, this algorithm merge sort will divide the entire problem into smaller sub problems, and merge is the one that will sort the array elements. Fine. Is that clear? Okay. So what is the first line in your previous algorithm? Input is A, correct? I'll just diagrammatically write first and then we will go and trace the algorithm. Fine. So this is your A, correct? Yes. What is the first step there? What is the first step? Copy. Your input is A, 0 to n minus 1, correct? So here indexing is from 0, correct? Yes. So what is the first step there? Copy A to B, correct? From A from where to where? 0 to n by 2. What is n by 2 here? N value is 8. 4, correct? So copy from 0 to 4 to B, correct? In the sense from A, the elements from 0 to, sorry, not n by 2 minus 1, correct? N by 2 minus 1 is 3, correct? So copy from 0 to 3 into one more array, that is B, correct? What is the elements there? 3, 2 and 9, and then n by 2 to n minus 1. N by 2 is what? 4. 4 to n minus 1, 7, correct? That is nothing but 4 to 7 you will be copying onto the array, that is C, correct? 7, 1, 5 and 4. Fine? Yes, what is the next step there? Merge sort, and for that merge sort, what is the input? B, correct? So for this I will be applying merge sort again. So when I apply merge sort here, what happens? Divide, correct? So what happens? N value is 4 here, correct? So n by 2 minus 1, 4 by 2, 2 minus 1, 1, correct? So 0 to 1, I have put it into the one more array. Now listen here, when I call merge sort, by giving this as input, this will be treated as A, okay? Now this will be A, this will be B. Is that understanding? B and C. Now when I give this as input, this will be treated as A. Okay, now when I divide, this will be B, this will be C. Fine? So whatever input, that is 8 and 3, and then you have 2 and 9. Again merge sort will be applied for this. Remember that. Once you get the answer for first one, then you will go for the next one. Two merge sort are there, correct? Merge sort B, merge sort B and merge sort C, correct? So once you get, or once you completely divide B, then only you will go for C. Remember that. Fine? Yes. So here again I am calling merge sort. Now this will be A. It will be divided into 8 and 3. Yeah, before that, I guess the first step is n is greater than 1. Correct? In all the conditions, n is greater than 1. But at this condition, when I call this, now again I am applying merge sort for this. But here what happens? N is n greater than 1. That condition will be failed. Correct? So what happens? Control will be transferred here. In the sense, second line, second merge sort will be executing. Something like this. Here the input is A, which will be divided into B and C. Now for this I am again calling merge sort Fine. Here the input is B. Correct. This will be again divided into B1 and C1. Again I will apply here. B1 and C1 is nothing but this one. Fine. I have called merge sort, which will be divided into A and B. Now for this, I am calling again merge sort, which will divide into B1 and C1. That is this part. Correct. Now here again for B1, I am calling merge sort. So that time what happens? It will be again divided into B11, B12. That is B11, B12. Now furthermore, I cannot divide this. So what happens? Merge sort will be applied to this. That is nothing but merge sort of C1. That is this. Are you understanding? Yes or no? Huh. So when I apply merge sort for C1, I will be dividing it into 2 and 9. Yes. Now I cannot divide this furthermore. So what happens? I will have merge sort for C. Now what is C? This one. Correct? Yes. Now again I will apply merge sort for C. Again I will get B21, C22. Anything, any name you can give. Meaning that this will be divided into 2, that is 7 and 1, and this is 5 and 4. Again I will apply merge sort for this, again for this. So that time what happens? This you will have 7, this you will have 1, and here you have 5 and 4. Fine. So this is how it will divide. So at this point I cannot divide further. Correct? N is greater than 1. That condition will be failed in this situation. At this point, for all the sub problems, that condition will be failed. So I'll go for merge. So what is merge? What is merge? What are the inputs for merge? What are the inputs for merge? B, C and A. Now B and C is this one. At this situation, B is this one, C is this one. A is nothing but the resultant matrix. So once I merge this, the result will be saved in the array A. That is the meaning of this. Clear? The input is B, C, and the result will be saved in the array A. So I'll apply merge for this, then I'll apply merge for this, correct? For which I'll get this answer. These two things will be sorted. Then again I'll apply merge for this and this, for which I'll get this one, which is sorted. Again I'll apply here, 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 and so on. Again you have to write one more tree. For that I'll show you. Once you trace, you will be clear. Till here we finished. 8, 3, 2, 9. We have done till here, correct? So next we have to apply merge algorithm. So when you apply merge algorithm for 8 and 3, you will get 3, 8. Again you will apply merge for 2 and 9, you will get this one. Again here you will apply merge, you will get this, and here you will apply merge, for which you will get this. Fine. Next again you will apply merge where B is this one, 3, 8, and C is 2, 9. Understanding? See here, Sagar, what are you seeing in your book? So at this point I'll apply merge where B is 8 and C is 3, and the resultant array is this one. At this level, B is 3, 8 and C is 2, 9. The resultant is this one. At this point, B is this 2, 3, 8, 9 and C is 1, 4, 5, 7. This will be sorted again and you will get the entire array. Is that clear? So first algorithm is clear, merge sort, how you have divided the problem. Is it clear? Okay, next we will see how to sort it. Fine? Yes. Do one thing. Everybody wrote the algorithm? Yes. Now in the fresh page, write this. So we finished solving till here. First we solved the first algorithm, that is merge sort, which came up to here. Write input 8, 3, 2, 9, 7, 1, 5, 4. Write the indexes also write its array name A, this one. See, draw the same way how I have drawn by putting boxes. Don't simply draw. Please put proper boxes. It is an easy algorithm. You will finish writing now only? Okay, fine. Complete this. You can refer the PPT, I mean PDF there. Complete the tree. But remember, we have finished only tracing till here. We have finished only tracing till here. You have to write 2 arrows here. Correct? For this, input is both and output is this one. Write the arrow marks. Two inputs, one output for merge. It is 3.8 now. Is it done? Yes, I'll just tell it again. So in first algorithm, that is merge sort, you have one input, that is an entire array A, correct? So once you give the array A, it will be sorted or it will be divided. Using the merge sort algorithm, it will be divided. So what happens? First half will be copied to B, second half will be copied to C. That is what happened here. I have copied to B and C. Now I will call the same algorithm merge sort for this B. Fine. So for B, when I call merge sort, again it will be divided into B1 and C1. Again for B1, I will again call merge sort, which will be divided into B12 and B11 and B12. Now at this point, I cannot further divide the problem, correct? So that is why I have one more instance here, C1. I will call the merge sort for that. Again, it will be divided into smaller halves, which cannot be divided further. So I will come back, again I will apply merge sort for C, that is another part. Again I will divide into B21 and B22. Again for this merge sort I will apply, I will get these 4. Is that clear? So I have finished, we have finished till dividing the entire problem into the smaller problem. Next we will sort it. Yes, so here in the next algorithm, as you can see, just take the algorithm. You have variable I, J, P, Q, K, correct? So what are those variables? Can you tell? I have I, J, K, P, Q. P and Q is nothing but the size of B and C. P is size of B, Q is size of C. I, J and K is the indices that helps us to move in your array. I for array B, J for array C and K for array A. Is that clear? PQ indicates the size of the array B and C, and IJK represents the indices of your array B, C and A. Is that clear? Yes. Now first step is, now here for which particular two elements I am applying, for which B and C? For which B and C I am applying the merge here? 8 and 3, correct? For this I am applying merge. This is B, this is C, indices are 0. Yes, I have the resultant A now, correct? Yes. Now what is the first step? I is equal to 0, J is equal to 0, then you have K is equal to 0, P is equal to how much? What is the size? What is the size of B? What is the size of B? Is it 1? What is the size of B and C? 0. 1? Sure? No. Yes. Fine? Yes. What is the next step? While I less than P, that is 0 less than 1 and 0 less than 1, correct? I less than P, J less than Q, correct? Both the statements should be true. Now here in this situation, both the statements are true, correct? If it is true, what happens? It will check if B of I less than or equal to C of I. What is B of I? What is I? Please students reply fast. B of 0 is less than or equal to C of 0. What is B of 0? What is B of 0? 8. 8 is less than C of 0. 3. Is it true? No. If it is false, what happens? A of I is equal to C of I. Correct? Yes? A of K is equal to C of J. That is nothing but, what is K? What is K? 0. A of 0 is equal to C of J. What is J? 0. Correct? C of 0. Now, C of 0 is 3. 3 will be assigned to A of 0. Yes? What is the next step? I have one more. Correct? While. Yeah, plus here. J value will be incremented. J is equal to 1 now. Yes. Once you assign C value to B, J is equal to J plus 1. J is equal to 1 and K is equal to 1. Yes. Next. While I less than J, I less than P. What is I? What is I? 0. 0 less than P. Is it true? Yes. And J less than Q. What is J? 1. 1 less than 1? False. While condition is false. Correct? So if your while condition is false, where it will come? If I is equal to P. What is I? 0 equal to 1? No. So, else part. Copy B to A. Correct? Yes. What is there? B of I to P minus 1. I is what? 0. B of 0 to P minus 1. 0. Why? Because I have only one element. Copy B to A. A to which index I have to copy? K is what? 1. P plus Q minus 1. 1 plus 1, 2 minus 1, 1, correct? So B of 0th element I should copy